up, folks? Main man Lucky Lance here, ready for more Ponza action. That's right, I'm back for some more. Like I said, my name is Lance, and more importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitch, please start following. If you're watching on YouTube, please start subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And you can always join me on Twitter with a little flock of birdies. That would be awesome, too. As you can tell, I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 5 decks somewhat coherently. Those 5 decks currently are Jund, Boros, Burn Humans, Grixis, Death Shadow. What you see on the screen right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's the deck that's got me the most success both in paper and online. And it's the one you'll be seeing me play the most. For better or for worse. For glory or shame. For rags or riches. It's just what I do. So, let's see here. Anything? I gotta take a look at the weather. It's a pretty nasty day out. Hopefully I don't lose my power. It's another nasty day. Weather for Raven conditions are rain with a temperature of 48 degrees. The wind is blowing from the east-southeast at 3 miles per hour. The current humidity is 83%. For richer or poorer, that's right. That's right, Manure. But how you doing, man? Glad you're here. For richer or poorer, that's right. For roast beef or M&Ms, right? I don't know what I like more. I think I like roast beef more than M&M, right? I don't know. M&Ms are good sometimes. That crunchy candy coating is so good, you know? It really is. Alrighty. So let's see here. We are still at 9 followers on Twitter. We are now up to 193 followers on Twitch. And we did go down 1 subscriber on YouTube, so we're now at 292 subscribers on YouTube. That's fine. Can't expect to have everyone watch me all the time. And we did get, let's get our new follower on here. Thank you kindly, an Italian guy. I really appreciate that, Italian guy. Let me know where you're from and what your favorite modern deck is. If it's not Italy, then you fooled me. But yeah, Italian guy, thank you very much. What is that, 2.0? 2.0? I don't know. I appreciate that, man. So shout outs to all 9 followers on Twitter. Shout outs to all 193 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 292 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 4 of my Twitch subscribers who are giving me a little bit of their hard-earned money, going way above and beyond Call of Duty. I mean, way above. And I really appreciate it. Tickles me pink. And just, guys, that last video I put up, outrageous viewership on that. I mean, just, we're talking 370 plus views. The average view duration has been like 18 minutes. I mean, guys, I really appreciate that. That is unbelievable. I really appreciate that so very, very much. And, yeah, it's just, I never thought people would actually be that interested in what I do, especially since I don't play anything flashy. I appreciate it so much, guys. But speaking of that last video, yes, I did have an impromptu stream on Saturday. And yes, I did manage to get a 5-0. It was great. Second 5-0 of the week. Let's see if I can get one today. It's pretty unlikely, but you just never know how things go. You know, got mad lucky against Hammer Time, got some good draws against Eldrazi-tron. Really beat up on an Affinity player. That guy got crushed. But yeah, let's get on in here. Let's see what we can do. And I hope you're all excited for this, because I know I am. And another day of Ponza, right? It's more Ponza action. Constant Ponza action. I think I'm going to play this for the rest of November. Pretty sure. And then I might switch it up to a couple other decks for a little bit, and then we'll head back into Ponza. I don't like leaving Ponza behind for too long. Generally, the most I ever leave Ponza behind is like 2 weeks. I'll play my other decks I enjoy playing. But I always have that itching, that urge just to head right back to Ponza. You know, really the only other deck that I really enjoy playing is Jund. I do enjoy playing Jund quite a bit. Alright. And all the Jund variants, you know, Golgari and Abzan are always fun too. What's going on? Okay. I confused myself. Oh, damn it. Alright. Yes, I had to go first, but before we even do that, let's get ourselves the beverage of the day. And folks, it's another 20-ounce bottle of Major Melon Mountain Dew. Yeah, it's the watermelon Mountain Dew. It's hella good. It's like the best new flavor they've had in years. It's a permanent flavor. I really support this being the permanent flavor because it's pink. It doesn't really look that pink on the camera, but it is like neon pink in the bottle, and I love it. I always wanted to have a pink Mountain Dew. I'm not really a fan of the name Major Melon because it doesn't match the other permanent flavors. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there. It never matches. It doesn't match the other ones. You know, Live Wire, Code Red. This one should have been. You know, I don't like it's got watermelon is already the main flavor. And they have melon in the name. It should have been like, you know, like I don't know, Pink Power or something. Still never tried it? You should give it a try, manure bud. They have it if you're conscious about your weight or whatever. They have it in diet. No, I can't keep this. This is just too rough. Oh, mulligan. This is better, but barely. Definitely put Chandra on bottom. And see what we're up against. Put mulligans to 5. Don't know what that could signify. It could be Dredge, could be Tron, or just someone having a tough time over there. I know I mulled to 5 on Friday on my F&M, and I actually won that match. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Boros Burn. Oh, no. What's up, JP? How you doing, man? What is this? White-red Aether Vial? What? What is that? Ugh. At least I got Pyromancer to get rid of that. I'm doing good. How about you, man? It's Monday, so I'm always tired. I'm always tired on Mondays. Oh, I know I forgot to announce. Oh, Lord, what's happening now? Oh, God. Why is this here? I hate how my camera does that. It like loses focus. I forgot to announce, just so people know, I will not be here on Wednesday. I've got too much stuff going on. And also, Thursday, sadly, is going to be a short stream, not as long. I won't be able to do a full day. Look how blurry that is. What the fuck? Have I considered EE? No. No, I have not. I like Fracturing Gust. Man, what do I want to do? Look how bad that camera is. That's really annoying. So what I have to do when I do this, I have to come back real slow, and it will keep focusing on my hand a lot of times. It doesn't always work. It looks like it's trying. Oh, well. Okay, so what do we want to do against Thalia here? Do we want to stomp it? I think it's best just to stomp it. You could also play Clothis. I should give the camera a good whack. It's always pissing me off. Maybe it's Clothis. Maybe it's Seasoned Pyro. It's always so difficult. I think it's just best to get rid of the Thalia. It's tough to block. It's tough to attack through. It's obnoxious. Now the camera works. There we go. But I don't use Engineered Explosives. One is a terrible cascade off Bloodbraid Elf. Except for, you know, against Hammer Time it can be okay. Not Hammer Time. Teamer Rhinos. Ooh, there's a Pillage. Pillage Vial or Saga? I think it's best to pillage the Vial. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. Beating up on Mono Blue Merfolk. I did that a few days ago. Beat up on some Merfolk. Jeskai Breach. Through the Breach? I haven't seen Through the Breach in a while. Remember the rumor that Sneak Attack was coming into Modern through Modern Horizons 2? How bad is Endurance now? Is it still like 35 bucks? It's another Aether Vial. Well. And he did not make another token. Yeah, this appears to be some sort of red-white taxes. Oh, it's this fucking... What the fuck, man? These people always have constant amounts of fucking Urza Sagas. I'm not going to win this game. I can tell you that much right now. The only chance I have is a top deck Blood Moon here. There's Blood Moon, so maybe there's a shot. What? That gets to come in for fucking 0? Oh my god, I guess it does. What the fuck? I've never even thought of that before. What the hell? What the fuck, man? That is some insane bullshit right there. Wow. Yeah, I can't win this game. I really doubt it. Oh, this forest helps a little bit. Just gonna make another construct token. I'm just gonna die here. I mean, there's just no way possible to live. It's just impossible. I cannot survive. Maybe if I had Clothis going the whole time. You see, you got to make decisions like that that are really difficult. Do I throw down Clothis? Do I try to use Seasoned Pyromancer to find, you know, more ways to, you know, potentially out this guy? But he mulliganed down to motherfucking 5, and look at what had happened at 5. Mostly because of Urza's Saga. I mean, Urza's Saga was just so strong. Just poorly designed card. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I really can't do anything for the rest of the game. I'm just way too behind. I should just shoot myself in the head right now. It's just worthless trying to play this game. Scavenging Ooze doesn't do anything. Bloodbraid Elf maybe cascade into like Lightning Bolt or Pillage or something. Another different Blood Moon doesn't do me any good. Yeah, just hopeless. You know, the whole match game is lost to Urza Saga. You know, I had him relatively under control until that happened. Yeah. Because Urza Saga is a really poorly designed card because it's not legendary. I mean, if they made it legendary, it'd be a lot fairer. It'd still be busted, but it wouldn't. I wouldn't have to be dealing with 2 at once. That kind of bullshit. Just there's no point in me playing. Fuck this guy. I don't even really know here. I mean, this is the problem with these Urza Saga decks. I really need to keep, like, artifact removal in, but now I gotta fight against graveyard stuff, too. Right? I mean, that's what the whole point of these food fucking stupid fuck decks are supposed to be. I guess Cindervines could be good here. Maybe it's better to have Endurance in. Fracturing Gust, maybe. Yeah, it's just so difficult to know what to do here. You just don't know. That's the problem with playing against these decks, you know? I mean, Brad Nelson didn't think that card through at all. Whoever came up with it didn't think about what Urza's Saga would do. Chandra's probably pretty weak. Man. Hate taking out bolts. You take out ooze, a couple ooze and a bolt. Try something like that. Pretty rough here. Let's see here. Let's see. So I play a land, they play a land, I play a land, they play Saga. I play a land, they don't Thalia me, that's also important. They don't Thalia me. I think this is keepable. Especially since I'm going first. Why 2 Endurance and 3 Relics? Because I need a lot of Graveyard Hate. You know? It's just, there's a lot of Graveyard-eccentric decks. I mean, you could bring in Graveyard Hate against Ponza and it'd be relatively tough. Because of, I need, you know, stuff to feed Clothis with. I just like having the graveyard covered. I don't want to lose to just like graveyard. Be like, oh my god, Dread showed up. Yep. So luckily this only does damage to creatures. It doesn't do damage to me. I don't think I can really win this game without finding Lightning Bolt. I took Chan. I guess Fury would also work here. I don't think I need to stomp on anything right this moment. Well, that's... Fuck. Yeah, we're just going to have to do Endurance here. Yeah. Because I want to catch that card out of his hand. That Devil or whatever it is. I don't even remember what it's called. Something Daredevil, right? Yes, thank you, Robert. Oval Chase. What a weird name. Why is he not using it? What the fuck? What's going on here? Why? He doesn't want to use it because he's already got 2 food tokens? I've never seen someone do this before. What the fuck? God damn it. least I can catch the Urza Saga. I mean, what is happening here? He's just not playing anything. And of course I can't endurance now. There's no way for me to do it. Wow, a fucking tear. I mean, we're just going to lose here. I can't stop this opponent. I literally can't stop him. I have to find a way. I can't find Lightning Bolt. This game's over. I guess I can season Pyro, discarding Pyro and Bone Crusher. Not a lot of help. As long as he's discard a card. This isn't even taxes. This is not taxes at all. It's not even playing close to taxes. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to have to I'm going to try to double block the double block this. He'll just make a food token and then he'll deal 6 damage to Pyromancer. But I really don't have anything here except for maybe a Fury. You know, that's really all I got. And I don't even think Fury's enough to win here. You know, he's going to have 2 of these on the field. This is a, you know, a shortcoming where Anger of the Gods may have gotten through. But just looking really incredibly bad. You know, the deck didn't perform at all, this deck. You know, I mean, we're just looking at, you know, just a terrible performance from this deck. And Athalia, well, I mean, that's better than him throwing down another one, though, whatever this thing's called. Bloodmoon's a little late for the party. I don't even think I can survive here, right? Discard that and deal 6 damage to an Arbor Elf. Yeah, this would cost 4. Bring Stomping Ground and he deals 6 damage to Arbor Elf. That's 3, 6, 8. I live by 2. But there's just no way possible for me to survive anymore. If I play the season pyro tokens, it just doesn't do anything. Just because he's got too many ways to make food tokens. I really need to have like fracturing gust or something in. So yeah, so now he'll do 2 food tokens. Or he's got an answer to this all of a sudden. Gonna do prismatic ending instead? Alright. So I'm at 2. I was completely destroyed here by this deck. Yeah, no way to win. Make this son of a bitch beat me. This guy never fucking missed a beat. I don't think he ever top decked something not good. I mean, what the fuck? Alright, time for me to slit my throat live on fucking the internet. I mean, it's fucking terrible. I mean, I just never even stood a chance. I never attacked him once the entire match. I never played a spell that mattered. I mean, I never did anything that mattered. You know, this is the problem with this deck. You go 5-0, and then you feel like you're playing nothing. You feel like, like, why was I even here? What the hell do we even call this? Cookbook fuck? You know, it's just... Like, what could I have done there? I mean, it's just I had no opportunity to play against him. I had no opportunity to play against him. Like, it just didn't even matter what I tried to do. I don't think I could have beaten him if my life depended on it. Alright. Get some sleep now. But it's just fucking terrible. I wasn't even competitive. Alright. Yes, I like to go first. I mean, we keep this. It's not the most exciting of hands, but it's okay. Like, probably gonna get bolted here immediately since there's showed off a Luris. But you know, we do what we can. I'm gonna go 4-1. We'll see. Mondays are always very tough on me. Look how fucking blurry my camera is. Like, what the hell happens to it? Like, I don't want to get a different camera because my microphone's in this camera, and I really like the mic on this. What the fuck's going on? There we go. Oh, does this burn? Ow. Oh, that was a good draw there. Whew. Don't have to worry about taking any damage of this burn. Because now I can play Mountain and still get the red. Definitely play everything out in case an Eidolon's coming next turn. I don't know. This is probably burn. I'm guessing. Yeah. Now is that a Searing Blaze? Yeah. Alrighty. No more white spells for you, bud. Now I just gotta find like a threat or something, right? It's probably an Eidolon now. Fuck. Yes! Yes! That's more than 3 CMC. I don't take any damage there. There we go. Sup, Cole? How you doing, man? Glad you're here. Goblin Guide? Wow, okay. I mean, if you want to waste a bolt on my Fury, which is probably a good call for him. I get a force out of that. That's good. Let me get a little deeper into the deck here. I've got mana for anything. It's another different Blood Moon, because that's what we do. Lord. We cast it all because we want to try and get Devotion for Klothys. I mean, right now, Devotion for Klothys would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd already be a creature. Hopefully, cutting him off of white mana does something. Probably not enough now. Again, I need Fury again. Okay, I keep digging deeper with my lands here. Oh my god. Just don't even cast it. Just don't even cast it. Because I'll just take more damage. That is a lot of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only hope here is I can somehow survive long enough. It looks like the opponent's flooding too, and it's just a terrible situation. You know. Was that a Sprawl? I'm going to top deck another Sprawl. Can you believe that? Wow. Holy fuck. Holy innocent fuck. Hit me in the nuts with the sledgehammer. That is terrible. The deck is not performing. It did really well on Saturday. Now it's too tired to do anything. Offset Bailout is really the only card I have anymore. Fracturing Gust isn't bad either, just for the lulz. Pillage out. I mean, Pillage is terrible. And 1 Blood Moon out. Everything else is good. Ren at 6 is questionable. Like, I'm not a big fan of it against Burn. I would definitely take it out if I was playing Jund. But, you know, along with Thoughtseize and stuff. Alright, deck, can you actually fucking do something today? Can you actually maybe, you know, attempt to be competitive? Have I attacked an opponent yet today? I don't believe I have. So here we got to keep this again and see if they want to bolt my my Arbor Elf. Because if they do, I'm in serious trouble here until I draw another land. All right. I'll take the 2. Good draw. But we need to get Klothys on the field. This is going to be one of those weird situations where I got to play this intelligently. I got to go for a basic mountain. Try and get the least amount of burn on me. Play Klothys. And see how many skull cracks they got. Fury, I like that. That's a good ass card. So I gotta turn my draw on because he doesn't play anything. Then I can bolt and still eat, right? Jinx. Oh, you can't blame anyone for jinxing. They don't have anything like that. Looks like there is a skull crack coming. Wow, a Searing Blaze. Alright. Eat the Searing Blaze. Leave the creature for ooze, potentially. Play this tapped. Alright, they have 5 cards in hand, so things are looking pretty rough. I mean, I don't care if they play Eidolon because I have Fury and Chandra to take care of it, but, you know. Wow. Sure. So yeah, we just have to go Fury, discarding, exiling Pyromancer. Yeah, I mean, we just have to do that. Yep. Deal 4. And then we'll play Pyromancer. Have to discard 2 amazing cards, but what we gotta do, we gotta do. Okay. I like that. No skull cracks from the opponent yet, so I'm a little surprised by that. It's another Searing Blaze. No, it looks like we're working against a Boros Charm and a Lightning Helix or something here. Yeah, I just want to eat out of his graveyard because he's got the damn Luris. Alright, swing for 4. Is he going to take it all? If he takes it all, I can kill him. Ah, yeah, the Lightning Helix. I knew he had it anyways. Alright, he's down to 6 here. Boros Charm. Yep. Man, I'm good at calling cards. So, Boros Charm plus Bolt kills me. Not much I can do here if that's what he's got. I mean, just accept your fate. Alright. Woo! Alright, the hard one here, game 3 against Burn. On the draw. Fraction Gust is probably a terrible card to bring in, but it says gain life, so it can't be that bad against Burn, right? I think I have used it once against Burn. I think I gained like 4 life because it killed their Eidolon and my Utopia Sprawl. Like, give me that 4 life. It's interesting he cast that Eidolon into that Fury because he knew I was getting that Fury off the Goblin Guide, and he still cast Eidolon. Maybe that I didn't have a way to cast it, but he should know better when I'm sitting there with 4 cards in hand already. No, this is an absolute mulligan. I mean, I just can't keep some like this. It's so bad. Mulligan. Down to 5. Desperation keep here. Forest on bottom. I mean, I have a feeling whatever I don't put on bottom here is going to be evoked with Fury. I guess put Blood Moon on bottom. I've really struggled in this matchup trying to find Obstinate Baloth. I just have not gotten that creature in a long time. All right, well, there's another Fury. I actually feel a little bit better. So now I can Fury with Fury. Roiling Vortex. That's a very tough card for me to beat. I don't have Cindervines in. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I just can't take the extra damage here. Go down to 13. Just gotta say no. And pray they don't kill Arbor Elf. I mean, I guess get in there, buddy. Get in there for one. And hopefully somehow this Fury can take out a couple of creatures. We can't play Bloodbraid Elf. We can, we just gotta make sure to say no to the Cascade card. No, that's the big deal. They're probably going to constantly leave 1 mana up as well. Wow, that's some serious damage suddenly. Out of nowhere. Down to 5. I can't beat this guy now. It is just hopeless at this point. You know, the only possible way for me to win... I really don't know how. We just have to evoke here. Probably getting rid of the Bloodbraid Elf, actually. Oh, never mind. I forgot it does that, so fuck, never mind. Yeah, I couldn't beat him anyways. You know, it's just... If I would have... I need to see what Pyro would have gotten me. Yeah, just more evoke, and I would have had a fetch. I mean, there's just no way. The burn player was way too powerful. So 0-2, getting ready to fall down some stairs and hopefully land head first into a bunch of spikes. You know, just the deck's not really working. I had a Mold of 5 there. Again, can't find any way to fight the opponent. Managed to get him in game 2, but just, you know, that's how this deck works. You know, you go 5-0, 4-0 at your locals, and the very next day, you can't beat anybody. It's called RNG. It's also called getting punched in the face multiple times and smiling about it. Just, you know, it just sucks because you showcase the deck going 5-0 and then people get excited. People are like, hey, man, this deck's good. And then I show it again the next day and they're like, wow, this deck's fucking awful. It's just weird how it works. Dog barking. All right. I've gone first in all 3 of these, and it doesn't seem to help me at all. No. All right, I can keep this one. Yorion here. I heard these Yorion decks cost like over 2,000 ticks now. Like, that's disturbing. 2,000 for a modern deck in this day and age? Don't even make sense. Alright, time to see if I get Prismatic Ending here immediately. It's always everyone's personal favorite. Looking like it. It looks like it's going to happen. Basic planes, prismatic ending. Where are you at? Basic planes, prismatic ending. God, I'm good. God damn, I'm fucking good. So now I gotta try and draw a land for the rest of the game, potentially. Just who else do you know can predict exactly what's gonna happen? I mean, that's insane. I can predict exactly to the moment when something's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna die here now. This is a terrible day. It's got to sit here and slowly die to a control deck that's just gonna one up me. You know. It's fucking bad. Probably to Fairy now. Why am I so fucking good at naming every card that comes down? It's just unreal how I'm able to do that. It's like I can play my opponent's deck better than they can play it against me. I mean, is that disturbing or what? That I'm able to name everything. Basic planes, prismatic ending, to Fairy. I mean, it's just nuts. Like, absolutely nuts. It doesn't really matter if I get a land now, D-Wolf, because I'll just bounce it back. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, we just sit here. I mean, I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Well, that's what people always have against me. That's why it's so difficult to win with this style of deck. It's like I really have to have everything going to even have a competitive chance, right? And today the deck is not functioning. It's refusing to work. I can't even get a land here. There's 18 more lands in the deck. Any one will do, particularly, one that gives me a stomping ground. But I'm just going to concede here. I mean, I don't even want to play against this anymore. This is a joke. This is pathetic. You can go fuck yourself, deck. Like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, it's just not working, the deck, And this is the same deck went 5-0. This is the problem with the deck. I went 4-0 on my locals. The very next day at the 1K, at the same place against most of my locals, we had a 1K. Went 2-4. Went 5-0 on Saturday. I'm going to go about 0-5 today. I mean, I'm not going to win a match. Like, it's just not going to happen. Cindervines comes in. I really like Cindervines in this match. And probably Endurance. Maybe? I don't think Endurance is bad here, right? I just don't know. I think Endurance is better than Scavenging Ooze because we can flash it. Man. Bonecrusher Giant's always questionable. Klothys is good. Pyromancer is very good. I like Pillage here. Yeah, probably Bonecrusher Giant. Just don't really know. I just don't know. Maybe Utopia Sprawls can come out. I mean, they're pretty weak here. Just try to keep threats. I mean, Sprawls are pretty bad against these control matches because they just don't do anything except try to ramp. And normally against them, I have 3 lands. I would be able to play every card. Think about it. I didn't have a single 4. Did I have a Chandra in hand? I don't know. But it's really bad when it's just going to be this way. Let's get a mulligan here. Let's start things out how the day's been going. I've kept 7 card hands so far today, but they've been questionable. This is a mulligan. That's just what I wanted. I don't think I can keep this. Well, no, I can't keep it. I did take out my Sprawl, so I got to expect the hands are going to be a little weaker. Things just aren't working out any better. We're going down to 5. And that's about as good as we can hope for here. Man, I'm just so scared of a prismatic ending. Because he's got it. He has prismatic ending. Maybe even lightning bolts. I really don't want to play today anymore, honestly, because I just know that no matter what I decide here, it's going to be the bad decision. If I put a land down, I think I have to put Cinder Vines away. And just hope that this Arbor Elf can get Blood Moon on turn 2. And we'll try to play from there. Because at least I have 3 mana. It's not ideal mana, but it's what we got. Get the basic planes, Prismatic Ending. It's not. It's probably a Lightning Bolt here. Yes. Okay. Alright, well, at least I have another Blood Moon ready for the counterspell. At least he took 3 damage doing that. Abundant Harvest. Well, he's probably got Forced Negation since he did that, I would assume. No? Oh, interesting. He's got basics already. I can't seem to find anything. I'll toss out the other Blood Moon. Just in case somehow Teferi shows up and tries to bounce one. Seems like he must have kept a very non-land hand, because he named land with Abundant Harvest. It was pretty rare they named that. You know, so he must have a bunch of non-lands in hand, and now he's just really stuck. Yes. Come on, Bloodbraid. Seasoned Pyro? Oh my god, yes. Let's take him down. So bolt him during end step, stomp him, then play Bone Crusher. Alright, well. Alright, well that worked out pretty good. So I'm not sure what this is. I'm pretty sure this is the same deck that a couple of guys in my locals play, where it's just a massive value town on the... wow! Just a massive value town with Yorion. Dude, what is with the deck? Why is it just refusing to play? I can't figure this out. I can't keep this hand either. I can just barely keep this and just pray to sweet, innocent Jesus that this can get me through. Very unlikely. At least it gets me a basic forest. Get another basic forest with this unless I need to bolt something. It looks like this is going to be Teferi, which I can actually kill Teferi right now. I can bolt, then stomp it. Adds Yorion to hand instead. Interesting. The fuck is that? I guess life total doesn't matter here too much. Well, it might against Yorion. We will put a threat out and watch him probably get bolt or prismatic ending. One of the two. Misty Rainforest. Yep. Wow, Path to Exile. It's been a while since I've seen that. So you can get a basic island here. So they'll be cut off of green mana. And Yorion for now. Yep. So they still can't cast Omnath if that's their plan. I still have Pillage in deck. What the fuck? Oh my god. Of course. Why would they not be hiding a fucking forest at hand? Unreal. That's what I'm talking about, folks. You're not going to be able to beat people that do this kind of stuff, right? They just have every answer you could possibly imagine. Every answer possible. It's completely over. Yeah. Bounces Blood Moon, interesting. I do like that. Blood Moon looking pretty bad. You have 8 cards in hand. Going up to basically 9 cards in hand here. I don't know what he could be looking for. He must have another, like, another, prismatic ending or something. Yep. I'm just trying to build it to a massive Yorion turn, I'm guessing. That's probably what's happening here. I mean, Blood Moon is completely dead. The only thing it's good for right now is, yeah, I mean, this is just a joke. I mean, just need to bolt him here. Just try to speed this clock as fast as I can. Bolt him. And then attack with Fury. Okay. Well, we first swing with Fury. I mean, none of this works too well because of all these abundant growths. So Pillage is still looking. I mean, Blood Moon still looks bad, right? I mean, they just have all 5 colors no matter what I do here. I guess we want to pillage, like, the plains, because that'll take out an abundant growth and the plains. And then Blood Moon makes a little more sense. They still have all 5 colors, though, but, it slows them down a little bit, I think. Probably got a lightning bolt here. Just being honest, probably a bolt, I would assume, is here. I mean, how can they have 7 cards in hand? I have no way to deal with this. Path to Exile. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll hit the plains. And then we'll Blood Moon them just to try and cut off any fetch lands, I guess. At least that turns off Reflecting Pool as well. He can still Yorion. Looks like he will. White, white. Yeah. Oh, his own Fury. Alright, well. Chandra Torture Defiance showing up. We are fighting. I mean, just barely. I don't know how this is still happening. The greed for Yorion is massive here, it looks like. Just looks huge. Like, this guy is just... He can draw 2 cards off Yorion. Well, I got lucky there to kill the first Fury. See if I can get lucky again. There is Pillage. Man, I guess we hit the Steam Vents. This is how we stay alive. I wish I would have gotten a basic mountain instead of the other forest. I definitely should have done that in hindsight. But let's get the Reflecting Pool. Right, because now he'll need white. He won't have. Well, he'll still have all his mana, but still, we'll just keep cutting him off. I can take 1 hit from this Fury. And hope that Pyromancer can do something, right? We've reduced him from like 7 mana to 4. Oh, it's just Lightning Bolt. I'm pretty close to dead here. Oh, yes. Very close to dead. What happened? Oh, he returned planes. Excellent. Oh, God. Yeah, cast Bone Crusher. And then cast Season Pyro. Huh. Okay. If he's got another bolt, I'm dead. I mean, there's nothing I can do here. Some good draws, though, off of Pyromancer. If he's got bolt, it's over. I guess double block. I would assume Yorion's going to be coming in this turn, right? No, double block doesn't work here either. I think just block with the Season Pyro works just fine. I would assume what's going to happen here is Yorion's going to come in. He's going to flash the Fury, dealing 4 damage here. So just make him do that. I don't want to lose. You know, I think this is best. Barring him giving it trample. Yeah. Bolt. Well, now it's going to be Yorion. He's going to bounce all of these. Right? And I have no way of killing Yorion. Minus, you know, top deck Bolt. So he's going to try and draw a card, trying to get a Lightning Bolt here. No, unable to. Yeah, I just die here no matter what I do. Play a land. Yeah, no way to win. Um, you know, I do ooze, gain 3 life up to 6. I have to block like be a 5/5. I have to block here. It still dies the ooze. Um, and then yeah, and then this flies over. It pings me for 1. Playing Fury does 3 here. I can kill that, deal 1 there. I still die to Yorion. Yeah, I need a lightning bolt there. You know, bolt, Yorion. You know, deal 2, deal 2. Still been pretty bad. Yeah. Maybe the best play is to go Scavenging Ooze. I only got 2 things to eat anyways out of my graveyard, actually, so that won't even work. All right, well, that's 0-3 start. What can I tell you guys? That's how this deck is. You know, it's 5-0, now it's going to go about 0-5. I'm going to go check on the dogs. I hear them barking. Maybe me walking a little bit will change the deck. Because right now it's just not working. The deck isn't functioning very well. It tried to function there at the end, it looked like, but it was just too far behind. Opponent sandbag in the fucking forest, which I don't even know if that mattered that much by that point. We really tried to come back in that game, and I was just too buried. Just no hope, no future, just only death. So I'll be back, guys. Give me a second here. Alright, guys, I'm ready to finish this 0-5 league. I mean, I can maybe win the last 2 and get a participation prize, but it doesn't look good for today. Deck isn't functioning. Opponents aren't missing beats. Every opponent I've played against today has been phenomenally top decking. Opening hands have been absolutely disgusting. I have won a couple games, so Ponza is trying to fight back, but not looking good. Again, this is one of the most challenging parts of playing this style of deck is that, you know, you either can do really well or you can do really bad. And today's going to be one of the days where I do really bad. And of course, it's fucking Monday and I'm tired as fuck. You know, because I work a real job. You know, a lot of people, they don't work real jobs. They just go to some job and they're like, hey, you know, I opened up a cash register and put a dollar bill in there today. It's like, wow, Again, I have no mulligan here. It's fucking horrible. This is keepable, though. I'm going to go on a limb here and bottom the pillage. Is that right or wrong? I don't know. That's what we're going to do. First one. No, I'm going first again. This is bad. I'm 0-3 and I've gone first every single match. That shows you how bad things have been today. I mean, I can't even get there going first 4 matches in a row so far. All right, let's see this Arbor Elf survive or not. I mean, if it does, it'll be Season Pyro time. Barring what I draw. Botanical Sanctum, only shenanigans can happen with that card. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's living end time. It's living end. I wish I would have kept my pillage now. Fuck. Yeah, I guess we go Wooded Foothills for Stomping Ground, place Season Pyro, keeping Bloodbraid Elf in hand, and hoping Bloodbraid can help me. You know, if Pyro can't. His opponent's probably praying that it's not a Blood Moon coming. Praying to sweet, innocent Jesus. Alright, yeah, that's the plan. I want to see if Bloodbraid Elf can help me. Opponent is struggling here. He is reading all the text on Season Pyromancer. He's like, that's a lot of text. All right. Okay. Well, I guess I shouldn't have tossed away that land now, knowing that this was coming. Still weak to Blood Moon here. He must have Charlotte's Agent in hand or something. Blood Moon! Yeah, I guess we just do Pyromancer again. At least this will be able to dump some creatures in. So I can get something off Living End. But I just died all this. I mean, there's no way I can beat that. Yeah, Scavenging is going to be a little late here, sadly. Swing for 3. And prepare for death. Like I said, luckily I have 2 creatures in my grown graveyard. Architects of Will doesn't matter. I'm going to fetch, so at least there's no grief as well. Probably just going to Cascade and see what I can find. Maybe. Again, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going to fetch here. Fetch here for a tap Stomping Ground. You know, Fury, if I top deck Fury, which I can't cast, I would do all 4 damage at the Curator. Then I can start blocking shit and, you know, just have to see what happens here. It's not all over yet. It's pretty close, but I think I can fight a little bit longer. I'm not taking any damage this turn except for 1 to fetch. Maybe get a Bloodbraid Elf to Cascade into Lightning Bolt. Season Pyro I'd have to decline because Scavenging Ooze is like maybe one of few paths to get back to victory here. It's very unlikely that I can get there, but we will see. I've won crazier games before, right? All right, Bloodbraid, something. Probably gonna be Pyromancer. Oh, it's not bad. Definitely take out a Shardless Agent. Right? Or do I just want to cast a creature? Just block, block. So if I stomp here, I'm gonna block here. That's 3, 7, 10. Go down to 6. If I cast Bone Crusher Giant and everything goes right, that's 2, 6, 9. I save 1 damage. I guess I'll play Bone Crusher Giant. What the hell? Why not? It actually saves me a lot more damage. I didn't even count the other Bloodbraid coming. Now, if he decides to do another Living End, I'll get 2 Seasoned Pyros, which I'm more than happy to do. Oh my god! What the fuck, man? Evokes a Grief out of fucking nowhere. That's disgusting. That's absolutely fucking gross. That is some nasty fucking shit. I thought we had things under control for a moment. That is gross. I mean, I'm probably just going to lose to the Curator of Mysteries flying over multiple times. But if I can kill that, I have enough to stop these 3. You know, I actually will stop the Street Wraith. I'll block here, block, block, take 6. I think that makes more sense. If he holds anything back here, it's a victory. Well, you know, maybe I'll take it all. This is 11 damage of my own. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna play safe and just go with the flyer, which I don't blame him. I mean, it's one way for me to come back and suddenly get another Bloodbraid Elf or something going on like that, you know. Now he is coming with everything. All right, okay, I dig it. All right, like I said, block here, block here, block here, take 6. Jesus. All right, well, he really can't Living End me anymore because I just have I have more creatures in my graveyard than he does, which is insane when you think about it. I will kill that Shardless Agent. Hopefully. Hopefully. He probably didn't even notice this in the grave. Come on, Fury or Chandra. He has 4 mana now, so there's lots of cards he can just cast from hand. You know, probably another Curator of Mysteries, I would assume, here. Yep, super dead now. Exceptionally dead. Okay. All right. Alright, lightning bolts are just ass here. They're just terrible. But endurance is really good, and so is Relic of Progenitus. I like keeping Ren and 6 in just for trying to keep the mana base going. Chandra is questionable. I don't really like it. It can work, but I'm not a fan of it here. I just got to find that Grave Hate, combined with the Blood Moon, and we might be able to get there. Maybe. Maybe. All right. All right. This is a good hand. For the most part. It's a little bit rough trying to get double red if I need that. I do have double green in as long as Arbelf lives. It's up to Arbelf surviving. Grief here is not going to be as good because all 3 of these cards here are pretty decent against the opponent, particularly the Endurance, so I would assume that's what he'd take. But we'll just have to see. Let's see that Grief. Where's it at? Grief me. Fill me with grief. Come on. What? You've done fucked up now. See, this sucks. I'd love to get another basic force, but I have to Blood Moon him right now. So, we will. And then I'll probably play Cloat this next turn. He could have, what's that one card? That came out in Modern Horizons 2. That you can evoke to destroy an enchantment or artifact. He's probably got that in hand. Still needs green, though, for that, right? I think he still does. Opponent's name is Cream is Milk, which is a pretty silly name. Did he find the force negation? He was digging for it. Yes, he did. Fuck. Okay, but like I said, we have him somewhat covered. Just a little bit here. He has the basic forest too. Alright, well, it wasn't as good as I hoped it would be with the basic forest in hand. The Blood Moon wouldn't even have been that great. I mean, here we just get Clothis. Cannot force negation that. Opponent did mulligan once, so maybe their hand's not... It's probably... I wonder if it's missing anything right now. Alright, swinging for 1. We want to keep this Arbor Elf in hand because of... I might need to use Evoked Endurance next turn. It's probably be keeping this Arbor Elf in hand for a little while. Because I do want to play Blood Red Elf if I can. But this looks like there will be a Shardless Agent right now. Here it comes. Now we got to see if there's a subtlety. Okay, Shardless Agent Cascade will resolve. Now Living End. And now we will cast by exiling. Subtlety. Wow. Right on. Yes, and my own endurance comes back. That is disgusting. Alright, so I'm probably going to eat this land if I don't draw land here. That's one hell of a draw, too. Come on, Clothis. I mean, Bloodbraid. I really don't like doing this because I need Scavenging Ooze, but I will do it. Just to get... Because this will turn on Clothis as a creature. Alright, swing on in. Takes it all? What? Should have blocked the Clothis. Or at least the Arbor Elf to turn off Clothis as a creature. Alright, game 3. Alright. Just resubmit. Oh, I should bring in Voidmere. The fuck am I doing? There we go. We'll have to see if Voidmere's in. Alright, looks like I took it. Alright. I just took the Bone Crusher Giants out fast. They're okay in this matchup. I mean, they can be decent blockers, but overall they're pretty bad. But I'll take them out and put in Voidmere. I always forget I can bring in Voidmere. I focus on the graveyard so much against Living End that I forget that Voidmere also destroys them. So I have a lot of hate for this deck. 7 cards coming out of the side. Yeah, I can keep this. I would assume a Grief's coming. I'm ready for Grief. Where is it at? There it is. This is interesting. What is he going to take here? Because if he takes Endurance or Fury, this just comes back out, you know? You don't think Bloodbraid Elf? That way I can't evoke Endurance, but I'm on pace here to... You know, he takes Endurance, okay. What did he exile? Street Wraith? They always exile Street Wraith. Street Wraith is always exiled by Grief. Every time. Oh, God. Well, at least that makes that easy for me to evoke with Fury. I wonder if I should almost do that now. Try to evoke, that way I can kill, you know, kill the Curator of Mysteries. Because he's going to Grief, he's going to probably take the Fury, right? Right. All right, I mean, I'm ready. I am ready. Is it Violent Outburst or is it, no. Oh, God, no. We're going straight to Charlotte's Agent here. He is ready. All right. We still have a game here, folks. The only problem is Architects of Will is going to mess me up pretty bad, actually. I would assume Grief will take Clothis. What happened? The fuck's going on? Why didn't he cast this? Why did he decide not to cast Living End? What? What the fuck? Huh? It's a good draw. Yeah, Blood Moon just isn't doing anything anymore until I get Pillages. So I will actually cast Scavenging Ooze here. And I want to eat Grief. I think Architects of Will is pretty good here in this situation too, because I don't have a fetch land. Blah, 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 blah. I'll eat Architects of Will. I just can't let him know I'm drawing 3 turns in a row. I mean, if he, you know, Clothis is the only card he's going to be able to take that makes sense. I mean, he's insulated against Blood Moon. Bloodbraid Elf I might not even be able to cast. So, you know, I just can't let him draw low when I'm drawing for 3 straight turns. He's going to try and beat me with Curator Mysteries? Oh, no, okay. Do you have another one? Another different Charlotte's Agent? Because right now that would bring out Fury, Endurance. Yeah, Violent Outburst. I think it's best for me to take out the curator. Oh, wait, no, no, no. Jesus, there we go. Yeah, I think it's best to take out this. I can maybe double block that. Or just singular block it. Yeah. Gotta be Clothis, right? It's gotta be Clothis. Blood Moon's not doing anything. I mean, he could be afraid of Bloodbraid Elf cascading into something. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to cast Clothis next turn. Like, if he leaves Clothis in hand, I will cast Clothis. Just need to try and fight Grave here. Takes Bloodbraid. Okay, makes it easy on me. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to block. Might just double block Grief. Does that make any sense? I think I will just double block Grief. Currently, barring another living end or something. Yeah, I think it's best for me to double block Grief. Neither one of these will die. No attack, alright. I can dig that. I can't really dig that, though. What to do here? I guess nothing. So he can probably only cycle once now. Right? Yeah. He's just hoping that I run out of things to eat and then not swing at him anymore. That's a good one. Come on, Bloodbraid. Boom. I'm feeling a little frisky here. I am. I feel like sending in Fury. I mean, if you want to trade your Riverwinder for Fury, I'm all about that right now. Because even if Fury dies, which he will if he blocks here, this will still be at 7 devotion. And plus, I don't mind Fury going back in the graveyard. I mean, Fury is super strong coming off Living End. That was a very good cascade off the Bloodbraid Elf too, with the pillage hitting the island. I didn't mention that. Very strong there. I don't think they can cycle anymore, and I certainly know they can't. Charlotte's Agent. All right, 0-5 avoided. Oh my god. I haven't lost Living End in a long time, guys, in paper or online with this deck. This deck feels very strong against Living End, but very weak against Timur Rhinos. All right, guys. Trying to see if I can get a participation prize. Another Yorion deck. I will keep here. Wow, that's a lot of forest. Hopefully Arbor Elf will survive and I can pillage whatever basic they get here. I love turn 2 pillaging a basic. It's just pretty mean. You know, I'm not a fan of pillaging non-basics usually. Just because Blood Moon just I will take care of them usually, the non-basics. But you know, there's only an exception to that with Tron. Sometimes, as you saw in the earlier Yorion game, that yeah, I had to pillage non-basics just because it was a 2-for-1. You take out the land that was equipped with Enchanted by Abundant Growth. If opponent doesn't fetch here, I will just play Clothis. I'm not going to pillage a fetch land. That's like the stupidest play I could ever make. I've never done that before. Just letting everyone know. I've never tried to pillage a fetch land that hasn't been turned into a mountain. Like that's got to be the stupidest, worst play you could ever make. Like, that's not even a fucking misclick at that point. That's just you being dumb. Bolt. Elf. Down. What is taking so long here? There you go. There you are. Blood Moon looking strong if I can get it. Guess we'll thin the deck a little bit. Teferi? Why do they always have it, guys? Like, like for real, like what the fuck, man? Constant Teferi the Time Raveler on turn 3. Like always. Like, do they ever fucking miss a beat? Scavenging is probably not the best here. This card's super ridiculous, like in Legacy. I was just looking at some Legacy decks today, and like that Blue-Red Delver got such an upgrade from Strixhaven and Modern Horizons 2. It's just disgusting. I really like this deck, though, in Legacy. I always enjoyed the Delver. I used to run like Temur and Grixis Delver, just because I always enjoyed delving with Gurmag Angler and Hooting Mandrills, right? The old Hoot. Get in there with the Hooties. Yeah, this guy's wanting to bounce a lot of shit here, it looks like. Close is probably going to get bounced. No fetch there. Probably means he's waiting for more lands. I can't imagine him not bouncing Klothys here. It would be a bizarre play. Let me eat stuff out of his grave for free. I mean, it's always free. It doesn't cost me any mana. But, you know what I'm saying. How much mana do I have next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 mana? No, he's getting ready. He's going to be bouncing things for turns. Sure. All right, here he goes. Wall o' Omens. You got it. Not looking too friendly here. No green mana yet for the Wrenn and 6, so that's good. I got Wrenn and 6 covered right now. You ass. God damn it. Oh my god. Yeah. How about Fury now? Fury would be a great find. Probably going to get countered now. Still no green mana. Maybe he'll bounce Klothys again. It was his master plan all along. That's a lot of lands. Oh. All right, I really can't do anything here with the wall sitting there, like literally. That helps. Just a little. I need 8 mana. I got 6. Fuck. At some point, I just got to start unloading Bloodbraid Elves. You know, just trying to get through to the ferry. I mean, Fury would be huge here. Just a huge swing, hopefully. He's probably got Counterspell, though. Remember, we still have to Cascade. Let's see what I would have hit. It was Blood Moon. which would have been nice. They were just gonna die to Teferi. Yep. Now he's just gonna do Yorion. Bounce the Wall of Omens. Just a sad state of affairs. So it looks like Jeskai Yorion. He should plus Yorion. I mean, Teferi. Play Yorion. Draw a card with Wall of Omens. You know, I mean, pretty easy stuff here. There's no way for me to win at this point. I mean, I'd have to play Fury, kill Teferi, and then maybe try to get there. Wow, he's gonna draw a card without bouncing anything. He must have another Teferi. No. What? Okay. Do they have another land here? Where is this going? He just really wanted to draw 3 cards. What the fuck? Come on, Blood Braid. Season Pyro, alright. No. No. Alright, I mean, just no good attacks. Lightning Helix? Teferi? Come on, you slow fuck. Man has no idea what he's doing. Man is confused beyond all rational thought. Consider. Puts the Flooded Strand in his graveyard, draws a card. Yep. Alright, get a basic forest. Oh, Lord. Probably got plenty of bolts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fury would still be good here if it could actually get cast. Oh. All right, let's save some time here. All right, time to deal with this fat fuck. Cindervine's in. Relic in. Sprawl's out. I don't know. Maybe Sprawl's in. I don't know. I don't have Boyle. Try something like that. I'm taking Sprawl out because it just doesn't do anything. So I try to ramp, and this game goes so long that I don't need the ramp. Plus, it's just a target for the spreading seas. So, try to bum rush them. That's all we can do. Certainly got to enjoy how slow these people are sometimes. Like, come on, dude. You really need every second to sideboard? Yeah, they're slow players, these control players. I mean, they're slow siding. They're slow doing anything. It's terrible. When you're just like wasting your time. Your precious time. You can never get back. All right, guys, we know the drill here. It's going to be fetch for a basic plains and prismatic ending the Arbor Elf. Or lightning bolt in this case. I forgot that's an option. Or an holy heat. Wow, I was wrong all the way. Well, 2 chances for Blood Moon action here. Looks like that's a counter spell lining up. Well, we'll try a Blood Moon here. Yep. So now I just try Blood Moon again. Or do I do Pillage? Huh. There's the white. So here comes Teferi. Because they always have it. I mean, it's just a guarantee. Oh, it's Sahiri. How interesting. I wonder if this means they have a force negation here. There's one card on the bottom. Try Blood Moon again. It worked. I'm going to evoke Fury, just get rid of this thing. Because I am not a fan of Sahiri. I'm just not. Like, get it out of here. We don't need that. Just please leave. Don't play a basic plains or a basic island. They add Yorion. Okay, things looking good here. Come on, Blood Raid. Yeah. We gotta be aware of an Anger of the Gods. Puts him at 3. Puts him at 1. What the hell? I'll play it. Anger of the Gods. Now that was an ass beating. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, just resubmit. I had a mulligan once there too. That was a pretty good top deck with the Fury there. For real. And they even scried to the top. Like, what was it that they put on the top where they were like, oh, this is good enough? No, they put it on the bottom. My bad. On bottom. All right, once again, got a mulligan here. All right, definitely keep this. And put Bone Crusher on bottom? Yeah. Relic may seem counterintuitive at this point with the Colossus on the field, or trying to get on the field, but it's still really good. That fear. That absolute fear. Of the bloodiest of moons. Interesting, he puts the land away. You think if he'd want well, I mean, he must have more fetch lands if that's what he's doing, but you'd think he'd want to get rid of like one of these instead. I don't know. What the hell do I know? All right. Okay, I like that draw. Yep. Basic planes. Oh, the Triome. Never mind. Again, what the hell do I know? Basic planes now. No. Still no basic planes. This is kind of shaping up to be a long game. I can already feel it. Blood Moon? Ah, the counterspell. Alright. No attack, just in case I need to use the relic. He may be just trying to get to Yorion or something. Doesn't fetch there. Very interesting. Must be needing more lands. Gets another land. Wow, that resolves. All right. Again, no need to attack here. See if he fetches again. He does not. What is up with that? Maybe he's just trying to get no food for Clothis? I'm not sure. Really happy that resolved. That way I can maybe evoke Fury with the redundant copy. We'll just have to see. This feels like Teferi here, or might be a prismatic ending. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we play Blood right here. I think it looks good. Come on, Blood Braid. Hell yeah. Need a fetch. For a basic island? Yeah. Counterspell? Tarting Bloodbraid. Sure. So that's good. It keeps him off the fetch lands. Probably got a Teferi here. Not too excited about a Teferi. I mean, how can you ever be excited about Teferi? Wear and tear. Wow. Wow. A fused wear and tear. Wow. Well, I do have that covered. Let's see if this is going to top or bottom. Puts it on top, so that's extremely frightening. So we're going to evoke, Fury, and cast Clothis. Look at them hearts. Need all the help in the world. Ugh. Gross. I think we evoke with Fury, exiling Cindervines. 4 damage there. Holy Clothis. Swing for 1. See what they draw. Hopefully Clothis can guide me to victory here. It's a long ways out, but we seem to have weathered the storm slightly. Barely. Just depends what this is. Oh, the Unholy Heat. Fuck. The hell was that for? Adds Yorion. So the only card left in hand is Yorion. Yorion will be a 4/5 flyer. I'm going to eat a land with this to get Bloodbraid rolling here. That's got to be very concerning for an opponent whenever you eat a land instead of a non-land. They're like, oh, fuck. Oh, it's just another different Arbor Elf. Well, I mean, that's all right. I mean, I can use him. All right, he's at 12. So the top card he drew was an Unholy Heat. So please don't be like a Wall of Omens here or something. Yeah, he just wants a 4/5 blocker. Let him have it. You know, he's going to have to deal with Clothis. Yeah, there's kind of a weakness here. It has to be in the main phase, so I can't combat and have him block. You know, I could go eat a land, tap with Arbor Elf, play Fury, swing with Bloodbraid, and then at that point you'd have to decide if he wants to trade or not. But I think it's better for me to save. Well, I need to eat. Pillish just doesn't seem to matter right now anyways. So let's get Prismatic Ending. That way you can't snap that. Yeah, I'm just going to hold these cards in hand because I can at least maybe evoke Fury again. I mean, he's got to find a way to beat me pretty quick. I got 5 turns here. He really can't swing unless he finds another blocker. He's coming on in. That's either a desperation sign or a sign that I'm going to win here. Okay, maybe he's holding a counter spell. Wow. Yeah, Unholy Heat. Pretty rough to race Clothis. This may be a Snapcaster. But we make him do it. Yeah, it looks like Snapcaster. Oh, it's just a Lightning Bolt. Okay, well, I mean, we'll still take the 1 damage off him. I'd love to find another red source. So I can start pillaging lands. Pillage isn't actually that good right now. He's got so much mana. Puts a lightning bolt in the graveyard? Okay. What he needs to find here is Teferi. He needs to top deck Teferi, bounce Klothys, and with the draw off Teferi, get Counterspell. I mean, I have Teferi pretty well under control here with the Fury. Man, I'm just drawing pretty bad cards here. There it is. There's Snappers. This is incredibly strong, actually. Because now he just bolts the Arbor Elf, and now all of a sudden, you know, this is kind of a dangerous clock now. That really slowed me down. So you can do 6. I get him down to 5. I go back up to 11. I mean, this is getting pretty rough here. Oh, boy. Please don't tell me you got another different Snapcaster Mage. Okay. I think I still like Blood Mooning here. So if he snaps in, that's 7. Man, what if he's got a lightning bolt in hand? Bolts me to 8, swings for 6, bolts me again. Maybe it's best just to Fury here. Get rid of that Snapcaster. Slow him down his clock a little bit. What was the card he drew off with damn Expressive Iteration? This is disturbingly close. Get that basic planes. He didn't like that. Okay, I mean... My God, this is going to be close. Don't you dare fucking get Lightning Bolt or Teferi. Or Lightning Helix. Ugh. Yes. Alright. Put him at 1. Try to bolt him on his turn. Yes! Alright. Managed to get a participation prize. Wow. Man. Ugh. What's happening? There we go. Woo! Alright, guys. Just another Yorion pile. Only got to play against 2 of those today. Wow. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today. Managed to get the 2 and 3 there. Get the participation prize. That's always a good victory when you're starting off 0 and 3 to actually win the last 2, so you don't feel so shitty. But man, the deck barely functioned those first three matches. It tried to function towards the end of the 3rd match. I felt it trying to snap out of it. And then against Living End and then this Yorion deck, it seemed to play pretty good. Very close game there against Yorion. My God. Whew, that was very close. You know, he would have won that game, I think, if he, instead of bolting Arborolf, would have bolted me, right? It would have been much closer, much scarier. And, you know, it's certainly... I mean, I did have Fury there that came in clutch to kill that Snapcaster. But it would have been a lot scarier, because I would have been down to, what, like 2? You know, so I think that was an error on his part. Me doing 1 extra damage with Arbor Elf, if I decide to do that, would be, you know, not nearly as bad as me sweating because that lightning bolt hit me. But let's do some shoutouts here. Shoutouts here to Greens89, D Wolf Part 5, Cole Nature, Snake Eyes MTG, Manure Butt, the Nightbot, and the MTG Bot for giving me company. Special shoutouts here to an Italian guy for the follow. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Started off pretty bad. Like, it was really bad today, but then it got good. If you watched on Twitch, please consider following. If you watched on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that too. I will be back tomorrow 4 p.m. Pacific time. There will be no stream on Wednesday and a shortened stream on Thursday. I got a lot of stuff I got to do this week. I mean, every day is jam-packed. So everybody, please take care out there. Be safe. Eat some good food. Drink some good beverages. Spend some time with the sweetheart. You know what I always say. Always preach. Always do what I'm going to do. And I will catch you guys some other time, okay? I will catch you actually tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, all right? So everyone, be safe out there. And, you know, get ready for more Ponza action tomorrow. It can only go up from here, right? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. All right, everybody. Peace!